ਮਾਮੀ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਗਏ ਫਿਲਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਂਟੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਗਏ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਪੇ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੀ ਆ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਸ਼ਾਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਨੇ
ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਬਣਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਫਿਲਮ ਸਾਡੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਰ ਗਈਆਂ ਤੇ ਯਾਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਲੇ ਯਾਦਦਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਈ
ਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਬਣਾ ਛੋੜੀ the daddy breads. Evening everyone. So hot. Today is Wednesday, September 29, 2021. For day 21. Vlog number 1641. Currently I'm deciding on uploading the vlog from yesterday, so by the time you're watching this video, yesterday's vlog should already be up. Please be sure to go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Holy shit. I am freaking burning up here. So anyways, I've been having the heating on in my house. So it kind of helps me not suffer because like I always thought that I had anemia because the doctors kept telling me that I had anemia. So I've always thought that I had anemia. So then like, I don't know, I guess mentally, I just figured that like physically I was impaired because it tends to like it's in your blood or whatever, and like anemic people tend to be more cold. So I figured I made up a reason as to why I was like feeling cold and blaming it on the anemia. And then so my calf muscles, they also I guess suffered with it. I'm not sure. But I was like sleeping and well, okay, I come home and it's freezing cold because I think it had rained or something that day. It hadn't even rained, but it was like cold. And like colder than usual, and it's because of like the season changing and everything. Get down, Prince. You know, so and I didn't think anything of it because like I'm North American, so like I'm pretty much used to like the cold, you know. I can pretty much deal with any kind of weather that's in North America, whether I have anemia or not. So I decided to go to bed, and then in the middle of the freaking night, and I could not sleep, by the way. I had 2 blankets on, still could not sleep. And no, Prince, no, Princey. Still could not sleep like all night. I was just like tossing and turning in bed, barely asleep, like all night. And then in the middle of the freaking night, I jump up in my bed and my calf muscle on my left leg is totally like all Charlie horsed. And I'm just like dying in my bed. They like, okay, my calf muscle does tend to cramp up because I have a dancer's body. So there's a certain way that I like to shape my body. So, if you're a dancer, you can relate. But anyway, so I sit up and I have this fucking major ass Charlie horse, and like I had been training my muscles to be normal because as of late, my doctor that I have now, my PCP, told me, oh, you're not anemic. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I've been lied to all these years. Because anemia is supposed to be like an untreatable, like chronic illness. And there are like very, very serious aspects of it. So, but despite all of that, I still like dance, and I still, you know, like to look like I should as a dancer. So I was like, I had learned about this, so I started to work on my calf muscles and stuff, and basically get them up and going again, because before I wasn't using them at all. So I wasn't doing anything for them because I stopped dancing, right? So then, I mean, I had to keep it a little bit because you never know when you're gonna have to dance, but yeah. So and then so recently I had been starting to, you know, work on this muscle a little bit on my calf, on my left leg. So it had not been as bad. Typically, my Charlie horses get very fucking bad very, very fucking bad. Holy shit. So anyway, so that night, it wasn't that bad, but it was a Charlie horse nonetheless. And I'm like sitting in bed and I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna literally kill me. But it only lasted for like a minute or so. So I was like, holy fuck. And then the next day, it didn't give me the problem like it normally would have. Like before, I had like muscular dystrophy on my calf and there was like nothing there. There was like a, you know, it was all weak and kind of atrophied. Whereas now I've been like working on it and, you know, kind of tensing up the muscle a little bit so that it gets like, you know, the workout that it needs, and it gets like less body fat percentage on there, around there and stuff. It gets lean. Anyway, so the next day, like, it wasn't feeling terrible, but typically what would happen the next day would be that I would be literally walking with a limp, like a dead serious limp. But anyway, thank God, like, that's getting better and stuff. Anyways, so today was Wednesday, and then I had to cut the heat on. I decided to cut the heat on, and then I was able to sleep, and now I've been like sleeping normal. And so yeah, and like right now I got home at like around 11 from my cousin's house. I was there, like I had 2 classes in person today that I had to go to. So I did that all day, and then I had assignments for 2 classes that I had to work on as well, which I did. One did not get submitted, by the way, because I found out about it way too late, and the assignment requires me to look into the book and find a drawing and then draw into a PDF file on Adobe Acrobat Pro DC and like label and stuff. So that can take like a couple of hours. I'm not even gonna lie. So did not get that done. But I turned in the assignment. It actually ended up being late still. I did get a 90 on it because of the fact that I didn't submit the assignment, but I think I still have the ability to like submit this PDF as a part of the assignment. It would still be considered late, but I think I'm gonna probably do that and get that done. And then tomorrow, and then I'm trying to think. Tomorrow I'm going to do that assignment. Anyway, I'll just leave that to tomorrow. Anyway, so today I was with, well, my 2 aunts. Were kind of alone. My cousin and his wife were out doing things. She had to go see the doctor and stuff. So I had to go and like hang out with them. So I hung out with them, and then I was working on the stuff that I had to do as well. And then it came around to be like 11. So then I think I had like an hour's nap over there as well. It's kind of weird. Like I don't feel comfortable like sleeping over there because like it's my aunt, you know, she's old. So it's like really weird. But I mean, I don't mind sleeping in my cousin's like daughters, like, and their kids and stuff like that. It's a little bit smaller, so I feel like less weird, you know, sleeping there. But anyway, I took an hour nap in like this small bed that they have there. That was obviously for one of their kids and stuff, which is what I feel way more comfortable with doing. So yeah, but I was feeling so crappy still. And I have to turn in monthly assignments, so I will be working on those tomorrow. Like filling out all the PDF like answers to put into the PDFs. And working on those tomorrow on Thursday. I don't know when they're due. I'm actually going to check right now when they're due. But I have those 3 things to do. I have a couple of homework assignments that don't have a due date, but I'm going to be doing them as well for ANP2 lab. And then I'm done with ANP1 lab, all the assignments that were due today. So, yeah. And then trying to think if there's anything else. And I have to take notes for my nutrition class and stuff. I already like watched the PowerPoints that she has on her site, you know, but I have to like watch the PowerPoints. They're like an hour or something, some odd long, 2 of them. And then I believe what I'm going to do is take Cornell notes on those chapters tomorrow. So at least I'll have like definitions and the breakdown of the chapters. Maybe the tables, and like current events, diseases, you know, major breakdowns and everything like that, the images. So I'm probably going to be working on the Cornell notes tomorrow. That's another thing with college, is that studying isn't just studying. It's all about taking notes and like, you know, knowing how to take notes. So make sure you know how to take notes. And then, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. It's only 2 chapters, but it is time consuming because you have to know everything. Like, you can't just take the notes and just be like, oh, now I know everything. It's not going to be like that. It is very, very complicated stuff. There are a lot of complicated processes that whenever you take the test, they go into it very, very like in depth, and very like critical, or you know, yeah, critical thinking is probably a good word for it. So yeah, cannot slack on that. So if I'm going to the class from 5 to 7, 2 hours out of the week, I should be spending 4 hours on it. So I'm going to put 4 hours into it. Probably going to get started on that. I don't know if it's going to be the complete 4 hours, but I'm going to probably get started on that, maybe 3 hours. Just depends on how much I can get in, because my cousin and them are very busy people, and you know, like, I just don't, I have to put aside time for them as well, you know, so, and then not only that, but I also have to worry about like all of my other classes, and just making sure that, like, you know, everything gets done and submitted, because I have to do Cornell notes for ANP1 lecture and ANP2 lecture, from out of the book. And ANP1 lecture, the first exam is consisting of 2 exams, exam 1 and 2, chapters 1 through 10. So I'm going to start making the Cornell notes on that in the next like 5 days or so. And then I have to probably, so, and then that class, I only see him, I think, from 3 to 5:30 once a week. So that class is a 3-hour lecture class. So I have to spend at least 6 hours on that. So by Sunday, or so probably for me by Saturday, because I like to plan ahead, I'll be working on Saturday. So I don't have that day available like in my mind like at all to work, and mostly like have some time to work on Sunday and then before Saturday. So 5 hours or 6 hours into that. And then my other lecturer, I see him for from 3:30 to 4:50 on Mondays and Wednesdays. So that's like 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's a really, really long time. If you multiply that times 2, that's 4 hours and 40 minutes. And then you have to multiply that by 2. So it's like 9 hours and 20 minutes that I have to spend studying for his class. Because, there's a lot of study material that goes into it that I have to be able to get around to doing. And not only that, but he has homework assignments online and to submit the PDFs as well. So so I do have to take out time to do that. Normally Sunday is a good day for me to do that, but not really, because I end up doing absolutely nothing on Sundays. So that's the whole thing about it. So I have to make a special time for his class, and it has to be 9 hours. 9 hours and 20 minutes bare minimum for him. And there's only like 24 hours of the day. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is break down everything. So take notes on the nutrition first, and then probably gonna start doing the NP1 Cornell notes for 3 hours. So that'll be 6 hours. So that could be the beginning of the day, and then at the end of the day I can start doing my NP2 homework and study material stuff, and all of the stuff that I have to get done for him, like turn in for points, and then begin to take the Cornell notes on the chapters that we're going to be giving the exam for coming up. So because it's like literally it just comes right up out of the blue, comes up right out of nowhere. And so what else? I'm trying to think. So yeah, and then if I have time, I have to study ANP2 lab. There's a couple of assignments on there that are giving me the option to kind of work through. There's like a lot of questions on there to use as study material, so I want to try to put in some time for that. So let's see, I'm probably going to do that before Monday at 8. So yeah, it's all in the works, baby. Anyway, so I was there until like 11. I had, what did I eat today? I had 2 butter whole wheat round breads for breakfast with I think one egg and some lentils, and then for lunch, which I ate around 5, by the way, I had to literally like wake my ass up out of bed after going to my first class and then going to my cousin's house and then going to my second class. to eat, I think. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I think it was around 7. My cousin's wife was like, you know, go get your dinner and stuff. And oh yeah, we had lamb liver that she made. So yeah, with a plain whole wheat brown bread. And I was just drinking water and like mango juice. And then I realized that I had to go to my computer in order to be able to work on Adobe Acrobat Pro DC. So I left their house like around 10:30 so I could make it here by 11. Then I had so many technical issues starting from 11 until all the way until 11:59 when the assignment was supposed to be due. I was getting technical issues. My internet was not working properly. I had to restart my computer twice. I lost power yesterday, by the way. After closing the vlog, there was no power. It reset all of my settings. It was so crazy. Like, I had to reset my microwave, like the clock on it. That was gone for like a little bit. It came back like right away, but anyway, and trying to think what else. Trying to think what else did I do. So I, you know, finally was able to get it up and going, but it was already like 12:01 for some reason. It literally took 2 minutes for it to actually get up and loading, and it was like 12:01. So I went ahead, because it was like bothering me, I just went ahead and like submitted it and like take the 90 because it was like bugging me, even though I still am gonna do the other assignment and submit it. So I'm just not now, probably tomorrow. So there's that. All my other assignments were done that were due today for her and for my other lab class. And yeah, man. That was pretty much my day. I was like feeling really crappy. I had to like sleep for a little bit. That was nice. Like, that was truly pleasant. I need to take a shower. But yeah. I don't know when that's gonna be actually, but I do need to take a shower sometime. I don't feel like taking a shower. I feel like I'm gonna just get sick. Like, my muscles and stuff, like on my back are just fucking still killing me. So yeah, I'll get into that like later. Anyways, everyone, I'm going to close the vlog. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys on the next vlog.